Hey everyone, Casper Stockham here at Casper's Back Seat. You know, during the day I like to interview movers and shakers here in the Denver, Colorado area. And I have an awesome mover and shaker right here in my back seat, Mr. Donald Murphy from Project Purpose. How you doing, Mr. Murphy?
I'm doing great. Thanks
Awesome.
for having me, sir.
Awesome. Hey, I like to keep it simple. And I have one basic question I like to ask all the people I interview. And it's a simple question. Sometimes the answer varies from person to person, but if you were king for the day, what would you like to see happen? What would you like to change or implement, or what would you like to see or make happen if you were king for the day?
If I was king for the day, wow, I believe since I'm a man of helping individuals find purpose, if I was king, I would make it a focus that everyone to find their purpose. It would be just mandatory. I would just say, hey, everyone here needs to know what they were created for.
So just kind of set them in a room and then don't come out until you know what your purpose is.
Man, I'm the king.
Right.
That's what I do. But with what I do in helping individuals find their purpose, I think it's just mandatory. It would be mandatory for me as a king, because if you don't, you see pretty much how our world is operating now.
Right.
It's just chaos.
Yeah.
I mean, people are lost. They're walking around confused. They don't know. They don't know their identity. They don't know if a leopard was to come on a side of someone, you had that person start acting like a leopard. Okay.
Right.
I mean, we are literally just becoming anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it would be a focus for me as a king to really help individuals figure out what their purpose is, and then be able to help them nurture those things and be able to share it with the rest of the world.
I like it. And I know you are the founder of Project Purpose, and I was really excited to hear about your program. And you called me after my election was over, and you were telling me about it. And I had plans, man. I was working on my own project, but I really liked what you were doing and what you were talking about, and something resonated with me so much. I decided to actually join you in your purpose to help others achieve their purpose as well. So give folks a little bit of a background though, because I know you started this program, like a pilot program, back in 2014.
Yes.
But kind of get people kind of up to speed as to how that all came about.
Well, we created a program in 2014 with a high school in Aurora, and the program is aimed at helping at-risk youth that are having challenges in various areas, whether it's drug addiction, even thoughts of suicide or attempts at suicide, depression, entering into our justice system, and not for applying for jobs. Okay,
Right.
they're going and being incarcerated, or at the juvenile level, even some being tried as adults. So there's so many different risk factors. So that's the aim, is because at one point I would have probably been considered at risk, of not achieving, being able to graduate from high school and being a productive citizen in this great country. So it's aimed at those individuals who are having those challenges. And so the school identified individuals that were having those challenges. They say, hey, here are our at-risk kids. Here you go. And so I welcome the more that you had going on. I love it.
Right.
It gave me a chance to really work with you and really figure out what's your purpose in life, and to get those individuals on the right track.
Okay. So the school would identify some individuals. It's kind of basically throw them at you and hand them to you and say, hey, good luck, right? And then you take them through some courses. It sounds like there's a lot of material for them to go through. And then at the end of it, once they find their purpose, how does that help them, or how do you help them take that to the next level?
Well, I mean, once I feel that anybody, once they know what that is for them, and a lot of times it's hidden in things that you can do that come easy to you.
Right.
Our society has told us that your hobbies or things are hobbies and it's something that you do kind of sometimes part time.
Sure.
And there's not a lot of mention of that's really the key of fulfilling your life's call.
Right.
And so once we figure that out, we then surround these kids with resources that help develop and nurture those particular skills and gifts that they have.
Yeah.
And so, if an individual, for instance, we had a young man who we really found out that he had a knack for fashion and design and clothing and things of that such. And so, we were able to connect him with an individual here in the community that has a fashion design company.
Yeah.
And so it was really inspiring for them. Now they're going to launch their own fashion design company, their own clothing line.
Nice. And Project Purpose is going to help them with that?
And Project Purpose is going to help them with that, to help them launch their own clothing line. How cool is that? And one of the individuals several years ago attempted to commit suicide.
Wow.
And so now he's excited about living again.
Yes.
He's working. He's being productive. And so once you figure out what that is for you, you get excited about living.
Yeah.
And for myself, just with my own experience, once I figured out, for me, it's cooking, it's getting in the kitchen. I have a love for service and helping people. And once I figured that out, all the other stuff went to the side. All the stuff that they said, you may be a mental health issue or you this or that or whatever it may be.
ADD.
Yeah. All that stuff flew out the window.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're out there being a menace to your community or whatever it may be, it's because you have not identified yet with your true calling.
Right.
And so now, once you're in line with that, you don't have time to go break the law because now you're excited about getting closer and closer to fulfilling that purpose.
Sound that life, exactly. So, what kind of help or how does someone engage with Project Purpose, or what kind of help are you looking for? How does that work?
Well, currently, right now, we are hiring. We are one of the few companies right now that is hiring, and so we're looking for people who have a passion for our youth and for the community. We're looking for instructors, facilitators, coaches, professors, individuals who just have a love to invest in our youth. I mean, we're looking for individuals. You can go to our website, projectpurposeco.org, and you can read about what we're doing. We just launched an initiative called Operation Community Reboot.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Operation Community Reboot is, look here, you're talking about transformation. We are looking to go into cities around America and actually reboot the community, breathe life into this bad boy, and get it at a point where it's producing, that it's taking abandoned buildings and refurbishing them and making them assets to the community. Right? And taking individuals who maybe sometimes, working as a mechanic or doing, electrician work, whatever that might be, but actually turn it into a thriving business.
Right.
Partnering with businesses in those communities to come into those communities and start to really help out and, really, provide jobs and provide opportunities for, not just the kids, but for the parents as well. Right. And the churches and help bridge that gap with the churches and build a relationship with churches and organizations and just really rebooting the whole community. So it's just not a lot of our inner cities right now are struggling. There are a lot of abandoned buildings, there are a lot of abandoned schools.
For sure.
Property values are down.
Right.
Abandoned homes. I mean, so we have a lot of work. But that's a goal of Operation Community Reboot, is to go into these not looking for government handouts, okay? But these individuals take responsibility and create businesses, create jobs in their own neighborhoods.
See, that's exciting. That's exciting, and that's why I decided to put aside what I was going to do and decide to partner up with you, because I know what you're talking about. It's a phenomenal program. So I really appreciate your time, Mr. Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Sharing it with us here in the Casper Backseat interview. Hey, folks, if you want more information, go to projectpurposeco.org. There's projectpurposeco.org. Please help us out. We need some financial support as well, but we are hiring, and we also, once the program is up and running, we'll be able to reach into a lot of youth and really help them find their purpose. So until the next time, we'll see you on the next